going into video mode again, so let's get right into it.
Hey everyone, this is Josh O from the United States, and this is my producer wildcard for the Grand Beatbox Battle 2024. You didn't see this one coming, did you?
No.
Do, 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 do. Do, do. Do, do, do. Do, do. Do, do, do.
You've got something to say. Save it for another day. It's already cold enough in here. Too long I danced around, and too late I'm finding out the game that we play is not sincere. You can watch me as I sail away, but I won't turn around, 'cause I've got nothing left to prove. Now there's nothing left to lose. I got nothing left to prove to you. To prove. Now there's nothing left to lose, nothing left for me to do. I got nothing left to prove.
Yo. Yo.
Oh.
That ending, brother. Wow. That was sick. Oh my god, dude. Jeez. That's like, wow. So I don't know what areas that secondary device impacted, because it was very much Josh-O, right? It was very much in his style, in his vein. The sound design improved. What secondary device is that? Actually, is like the first question I want to know. You'd probably know that.
That's the HX. It's the one Saijo used to use.
Okay.
HX Chaos used to use that. Goody uses that. It's the one Slather uses. It's basically cheaper Helix.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So again, this is just like an improved version, essentially. At the end of the day, this is like I want to say like Joshua on crack almost.
Yeah.
If that makes sense, you know. So much like so very unique, so very much like different, right, from anybody else, and that's what I love. That's what you would love to see about someone. Um, he's always been like that, right? Like looking back all the way back to like 2021, he's always had this like different kind of style. Um, Fast forward here to 2023, same thing but improved on it significantly. Now adding like a secondary device just adds even more layers to that, right? So so much like unique cool things about this wildcard, especially there at the end, which is like mostly fresh in my mind. How did he do that like vocal thing, bro? Like that was super super sick. Like what was that? That was like really
It's
cool.
yeah, it's something on the HX. I know you can do like harmony delays and stuff like that, and I know like I've heard people make really amazing string sounds and pads on the HX before as well. So that's kind of where the HX shines in my opinion. Um yeah, on top of the usual chaos slash slideshow type of bass lines. But then, yeah. So that's what the second device that's where the second device really plays in. Oh, for me. But yeah, dude, it's so cool because like watching this, my first thought was Josh is actually using a second device as an extension, if that makes sense. As in like an extensive like effects pedal instead of what kind of I've been doing, which is literally just, you know, being good at the second device and using the second device sounds. And yeah, like almost everything I I can't really name anything that's really not coming straight from his mic, if that makes sense. And it's yeah, very vocally sourced. So it's also like what he's doing just fits his style so well. Like I really agree. This is incredibly Josh music. Love it. And the harmonies.
Hmm.
It just those with the HX with what the HX can do, it's just really, really creative. And I love how Josh is always going in like a different direction that really suits him, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
With yeah.
he doesn't really
Oh,
follow like you look at like the loop station scene as like a broad as like as a whole. You see like the kind of transition it has. Um,
mm,
a lot of like style wise, like a lot of like heavier kind of like bassy heavy kind of styles, right? That's not really Josh though. He kind of sticks in his lane, right? And it also helps a lot that he has such a good voice, you know? It just adds
yeah.
so much. Because he has very lyrical bass tracks, very musically oriented tracks, like you mentioned, like with his harmonies. But the best, like one of the best things about his tracks is his raw, like singing talent, right? And the way that he utilized it here was so, so good. And especially like again, I'll bring it up again, like that last part I guess like you were saying is like an effect with the HX, dude. That was so creative and so satisfying to listen to. But yeah,
Yeah.
he's just so good, you know. Like he's a very good musically. He's just a very good musical artist, you know. He has a good sense of creating music. I don't know what kind of backgrounds he has in like, just like music in general. I don't know, like I feel like he's probably done choir like growing up or something. Like he has to be that good at singing, right? But like outside of that, like he has a good sense of like creating music. So, um, yeah, that was very, very, very good. And yeah,
Yeah.
go on.
And really just Josh like this, like normal, just the the few producer category wildcards we kind of watched, those felt like producer wildcards, if that makes sense.
Hmm.
As in like, you know, producer category doesn't even really have the word looping in it. So it's like, yes, it's extended from looping, but then it doesn't have to, you know, that's not really the main focus in my opinion of the category, and that's completely fine, right? And obviously, um, yeah, those of you watching this video, you should go check out the KBA reaction we did. I completely shat my pants. But yeah, dude, that was crazy. But like Josh, what he did here was really, it felt like looping, and I feel like a non beatbox crowd would also find that very, that as you said, Newfie, that raw feeling. That really, it's really vocal looping in a sense, even though it's technically a producer wildcard. Yeah, it just really, I love how Josh is taking it in a different direction and completely nailing it. So
That's actually a very good point. Yeah, because like just look at everything else we just listened to, from Chaos to Antrix and KBA. Very different kind of feel, right? And you're 100% right. You listen to this. This almost feels like it's not a producer wildcard. Almost feels like it's just an MK2. Just like the kind of like the way he approached it, and just like the kind of artist that Joshua is on the loop station, right? But he just added just like that single device. Just adds more to what he's already really good at doing. He didn't come in here with some crazy ass like pre-recorded DAW files, right? And just like vocally sourcing it that way, right? He just came in with his MK2, did what he did best, but now just has more freedom of creativity, right? To add, to make it even better than it is already, right? So that's the kind of feel that you get from it. It's just an amazing Joshua track again, but just better than what we're used to hearing. If that makes sense. I don't want to say better, just like an improved, because of the options and just like what a secondary device can give you in terms of creating tracks, right? So yeah, I really enjoyed that one, man. That's just really good. Very good track.
yeah, same. It feels like an extension, definitely. To me, it's just an extension of Joshua's style, and really just, yeah, I feel like it goes the same with Antrix and, well, less so Chaos, because Chaos has been doing kind of the producer thing since the start, but like KBA, even with different like setups, just like really finding themselves in like what they enjoy in music, and really staying true to what their music style is, and completely nailing it again. Josh, if you're still here, wait, I had a question. Well, what was my question? Sorry, I'm blanking out. I completely. Oh yeah. Is the whole thing actually vocally sourced? Because like I noticed Josh didn't use any like Osbot, or I don't think he used any delays or something like that even, or note gen, which is, yeah. But yeah, just really impressive how, and really, really smart again. There's Osbot and H6. Okay, I just didn't notice it then. That's fair. Still, it just sounds very vocal, which is great. 8% automated.
I think it's really smart, because having your own kind of distinctive style, especially in like modern day looping, is so important, I think. Depending on like what you want, right? Like if you're going to a competition, I think is even more so to be very like unique, cater to yourself, and not to follow like the kind of traditional, quote unquote like guidelines of like modern day looping. Just to kind of like develop your own kind of style and identity is like super important, I think, for battles especially. So that's definitely one of Joshua's strongest suits, and a really good approach, honestly, for a wild card. So yeah, mad respect to Joshua, man. Really impressive stuff, bro. Enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah, huge inspiration for me. So really, since day one, really. But yeah.
All right, guys, so that's pretty much it for the video there. If you guys enjoyed what you heard here, go leave a like on the original video. Go check out Joshua. Go sub to his channel as well. Links in the description to that. Definitely worked hard on this stuff, so they definitely deserve all the support they can. So if you enjoyed what you heard from me, though, leave a like on this video. You can sub to my channel. Check out my Discord channel as well. Links in the description to that. And Duncan.
Yeah, and if you want to support me, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel or follow me on Instagram under the name Duncan Loops.
All right, and other than that, we'll see you in the next Beatbox reaction video.